What is going on, you guys? My name is Spideko64, and welcome along to a Lionel Racing 1/64 scale diecast review. So you might have paid attention that I said a Lionel Racing diecast review. Well, that's basically because this is not a NASCAR sanctioned NASCAR license diecast. But however, though, the driver is no stranger to NASCAR nor stock car racing. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today to have a look at Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s number 3 Sundrop North Wilkesbro late model raced version. All right, so yes, we got ourselves our first late model diecast review here today. And I'm pretty excited to get into this review, so let's not waste any more time and let's get straight on into it. Here's a quick look at the packaging. Of course, as you can see, since this is not a NASCAR sanctioned licensed car, instead it's done in the Lionel Racing banner. Of course, as you can see, it says Lionel Racing up top. Of course, it says Lionel Racing late model. Action Racing Collectibles, ages 4 and up. You got this little zigzag, like kind of Lightning McQueen, kind of lightning bolt going on there. Of course, you got the foil number right there. This is what the car you have. Lionel Racing late model, and it just says Lionel Racing late model once there. Doesn't say Dale Jr. on it, which is kind of surprising. I'll get to that here in a moment. It says 1/64 scale. And there's not much else to mention. So let's go ahead and get on to the diecast itself. So yes, my first ever late model review. Now, these cars have been out for quite a bit of some time now. And I've been needing to get some of these late models, but they just really slept under my radar. But I won't be really making that mistake again, as I do want to get more of these late model diecasts. And I did say in a community post, if anybody wanted to see any late model diecast reviews, or maybe one where I just talk about late models in general. Now, I know there might be some fans wondering, what the hell is a late model? Like, what is this? Isn't this not a NASCAR stock car? Well, the thing is that it is a stock car. As of course you can see, the late model racing, though, however, is basically grassroots racing that you see in the Carolinas and all that sort of stuff. And the late model scene's a pretty big scene. Of course, you have the Cars Tour series that Dale Jr. runs alongside Kevin Harvick, Justin Marks, and Jeff Burton. And then, of course, you have them racing in tracks like South Carolina, like in South Carolina, North Carolina, all that sort of stuff. Of course, they have like I said, the South Carolina 400. Of course, Bowman Gray has their own late model division. It's basically grassroots racing, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. has stepped his toes into this type of racing, which he did get his start in, and also propelled him to go up to the NASCAR Busch Series, now the NASCAR Xfinity Series. And that's how it all started for Dale Jr. Now, this was raced at the North Wilkesboro Revival Race that was run in 2022. And, of course, actually was won by, I believe, Carson Kvapil. And Dale Jr. finished 4th in the race overall. I could be wrong about that, because I remember reading that when I was doing my research for this car, but I could get a little bit of some things messed up. I'm so sorry. And please correct me if I am wrong, because I'm human. I'm only human after all. Okay, that's enough. So, as of course you can see, this Lionel Racing late model, they have made, I want to say, okay, there are 4 different versions of Dale Jr.'s late model. There's this one, which is the North Wilkesboro race one. They also made one on the Gen 4 mold, and it did not look good, though. However, though, that car had a special packaging. I don't know why they didn't do it for this. I mean, come on, Lionel. Like, what's been going on there, huh? They've also made the 2023 version, and then also they've made the 2024 version, but it has the Car Tours late model logos, or it might be the Advanced Auto Parts. I don't know. I could be wrong about that, but yeah. And they have also made other Dale Jr. cars. There's a Mama's Pops car. There's also Bass Pro Shops. Of course, there's the Budweiser one coming out, which I will be doing a review on that. And I honestly thought I was going to do a review on that first, but no, I'm doing a review on this one since, hey, can't go wrong with this car. And I really love the way that this car looks, by the way. And also just to kind of give a little bit of an example as to, also, hey, look at that. We have Dale Sr. here. So essentially they put this paint scheme onto this car, and it just did not turn out all that good. But as, of course, you can see, since Lionel Racing has gone out of their way to create this new mold, it has just worked so well. Now, this is not my introduction to the Lionel Racing late model mold. I do have an Eric Jones one here, and I will actually do some comparisons between some other NASCAR race cars just to show you how different it looks. But it really is cool to get this car from an entirely different form of racing. So with that really kind of being said, let's just go ahead and have a look at the sponsors. So here we go. Anytime I just say sponsors, I say the S as in like if it's a lisp, like if I have a lisp. Do I have a lisp, guys? Fuck, I think I do. All right, so on the windshield banner it says Solid Rock Carriers. Okay, and there's a, don't know what that logo is. Might be the windshield tear off. Anyways, it says Sundrop Citrus Soda. Of course, can't go wrong with good old Southern soda. Never tried Sundrop, but I will do it. I will try some, even though I'm not a big soda drinker, not much as I used to be anymore. You got number 3. It says Junior Motorsports. He did run this with his own team. You can see some contingencies down there. VP Racing Fuel, as I could see there. You got Hoosier on top of the wheel well. You got these Hoosier tires. Oh yeah, we're definitely not looking at a NASCAR sanctioned stock car. We're definitely not. And of course, you have here all these other contingencies. I see Etta Brock. I'm not gonna go over all of them, but there you go. You got number 3 on the side. You got Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s name on the name rail. So yeah, so it says actually. So here we go. It does say the Car Tours logo right there. Interesting stuff there. And we also got Sundrop. You got this really weird blank space. That really looks kind of weird. You would think they would have put more logos on there, but I guess not. Well, then again, the way the car is designed, there's no room for this. Like if we get a, I don't know, the traditional NASCAR stock car here, you can see there's more space from the wheel well to the top of the car. Also, here's the Raptor car for Sam Mayer right there. So that's a bit odd. So yeah, there's not enough room there for any logos. Anyways, you have number 3. You got Sundrop. Sundrop again. Number 3. Here's the other side of the car. We'll get to that. We'll get to the side, of course. And here's an underneath look at the car if you wanted to see that. 2023 used under license as Lionel Racing. EL mold. Coming from the EL factory. And now it is time to get to the race damage. Now, of course you could see here, this car, oh yeah, it's got a lot of race damage. Let's go ahead and get into that. So, of course, as you can see, the front end is covered in dirt and grime. Of course, you got some tape right there, some tape trying to tape the hood down. Yeah, just absolutely just dirty from the front. And then, of course, to the side, of course, you could see an edge right there from, like, I think, tire from contact. Of course, you can see more dirt and grime on the side. You can see some more creases right there. Back end looks pretty dirty. See some more damage down there. See a little bit of wrinkle right there. But this side, though, it's just caked in damage. Wow. Looks like Dale Jr. has been racing pretty hard. Anyways, got like 3 tire donuts on the side. You got 1, 2, and a 3 right there. One weird thing I will say is that the way these cars are designed, the exhaust port is on the door of the car. It's kind of weird. So if you wanted to see how it looked cleanly. Here's the Eric Jones one. Of course, I can see right there. I don't know why it's done like that. And honestly, like, I don't know. I mean, wouldn't it have been better if they would have skewed the 3 a little bit and maybe skewed a little bit forward? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's the way it is. Of course, you got a big old piece of tape covering the Sundrop logo, and of course, you can see some more attire donut right there. And yeah, wow, man, what a great looking race car. Man, I really love the way that this late model came out. Now, a couple things that I will do here. I will do some comparisons here, and I wanted to show you all something, and that is with this number 3. Looking at these 2 3 fonts, you can see that the bottom, if you were to look at this, you're like, oh, that's the 3. But wow, look, it looks pretty different from the from the Richard Childress Racing number 3. I mean, wow, look at that. So, of course, as you can see, this one's a bit more skewed forward. This one's kind of a bit scrunchy. I guess that's the best way to put it. So, yeah, I just want to do a little comparison between the Earnhardt, between those 2 fonts, and all that sort of stuff. I guess maybe a lot of people, there's a lot of debate as to whether or not they should have returned the 3. Maybe if they would have done this font, maybe it would have looked a bit better, but now let's go ahead and let's do some comparisons between some other NASCAR race cars. Let me see if I can bring any out, because I put most of my next gens away. Let me just grab so let me just grab like a random one here. I don't have I have a truck here, so we'll just go ahead and do that. So here is the late model compared next to a truck. So, wow, it's fairly long, just like the truck, but the truck, of course, is more top heavy. This is a Ross Chastain truck from 2021. Looking very nice. Love that. I love that truck. Here is a Xfinity car. Of course, these Xfinity cars are more bulkier. This is essentially a COT, and this is basically a Gen 4, basically, if they never retired it. So there you go. About the same size, but the front end is a little bit more fronter, or a bit more longer. And then here is a next gen. Of course, 2 completely different race cars. Completely different. And truth be told, I don't hate the next gen car. Though these late model cars, the way Lionel Racing has been pushing these cars has just been awesome. So I hope all of you guys enjoy this review. This was Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s number 3 Sundrop late model. Now I do want to go ahead and say a couple of things, and that is I am planning to do a whole entire late model video one of these days, but it's gonna be a bit of a while before I do so, because there's some late models that are that I do want to get. There's like and please excuse me if the sound is too loud in the back. Some people don't know how to use their inside voice. Of course, I have this one, the Eric Jones. There's also a Chase Elliott one out there. There's like Cade Brown, Brendan Butterqueen, Dawson Cram, and Kevin Harvick has one. Of course, there's the 8 one that is coming out here pretty damn soon, so expect a review of that. There's also like an Amber Lynn one, but honestly, that car looks ugly as all hell. And when I tried to type that diecast on eBay, I got some pretty explicit images. I kid you not. Please do not do that if you are... Oh, fuck. All right. Gonna end this review off. But with that being said, though, guys, thank you all so much for watching. And I will catch all of you in the next video.